Greetings and welcome to the Haiku Pond, a place to ponder life through haiku. My name is Anthony and I'm the caretaker of the pond. During this visit, we will revisit the theme of give and forgive and feature haiku submitted by other poets. To prepare, let's take a deep breath and dive into the pond. From Monster Poems on Twitter. I gave you my heart, you pierced it repeatedly, and it healed each time. From Melody Wong on Twitter. Savor your burdens, weathered badges of honor, reveal your story. As I've grown older, traveled more, and gained experience, I've evolved more and more into a stoic thinker. In particular, I've come to believe that just because bad things happen to us, or bad things happen in the world, it doesn't mean we ourselves are bad, or that bad things can't help us be better. I believe these two haiku from Monster Poems and Melody highlight that belief. In part 1 of Give and Forgive, I shared a news story about a man who had his bike stolen and chose to turn his tragedy into something that could help others. He opened a free bike repair shop. I'm grateful he was able to do so and in a position to help others. I know not all of us are in such positions. But I don't think that should prevent us from trying to make our lives and others' lives a bit better. And I hope that these haiku featured on the episodes of this podcast have helped make your life a bit better. In particular, I want to say thank you to the featured poets in this episode for submitting their haiku, giving me permission to share, and trusting me. It is much appreciated, and I hope our communal effort will help make the world a little better. If you want to connect with these poets or reread their haiku, you can find both in the description of this episode. Give them a follow to see more of their wonderful work. And of course, as always, if any of these haiku or the questions to ponder from part 1 inspire you and you want to share, please feel free to reach out. I want this to be a community space where everyone can share. You can leave a voicemail via anchor.fm/thehaikupond, send an email to thehaikupond@gmail.com, or find the podcast on Twitter @thehaikupond. I know we would all love to hear what inspiration you've taken to express more giving and forgiveness. As a reminder, here are the questions from part 1 of Give and Forgive. How can you turn your own suffering into something that benefits you or others? That concludes this week's episodes on Give and Forgive. This is the last themed episode of the season, but next week I have one final episode with some closing thoughts and a special announcement. Check your podcast feeds on Monday for the final episode. Thanks for listening and keep writing haiku. Thanks for visiting the Haiku Pond. If you've been inspired by what you've heard, please share the show with a friend. For more haiku, you can follow me on Instagram @HaikuByFifi. And for podcast updates, follow the pod on Twitter @TheHaikuPond. For more episodes, visit anchor.fm/TheHaikuPond.